Hi, this is Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Chapala, Mexico. Did you do a search for Ajijic rentals? Did you do a search for apartments in Ajijic? Did you do a search for Lake Chapala Mexico rentals? If the answer was yes to any of those questions, this is the video for you. I'm Bill the Geek, Bill Dallas Lewis. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we do all Mexico. We do Mexican immigration attorneys, properties, rentals, restaurants, cities, historical sites. So you want to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a thing if you're thinking about moving to or visiting Mexico, specifically Chapala or Ajijic. We go live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. We have a lot of people that come in. Some people live, some are expats that live in Mexico. Some are expats that live here and then they move to the United States. It's a lot of people, a lot of information, and we have a good time every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's Chicago time, Houston time. And you want to be sure to subscribe so that when we post that we're going live, you get a notification and you can be there. This video is going to be a little bit different. My cousin has lived in Guadalajara for 3 years. She moved here from Montana. She's lived all over the world. And I tell people all the time, well, maybe you want to check out Guadalajara and you want to try and live there. But a lot of people like Chapala, people like Ajijic. So after living there for 3 years, she decided that maybe Ajijic or Chapala would be a better choice for her. And I'm going to interview her. You're going to hear about her history, a very interesting international history. She's one of the smartest people that I know. But the key to this video is how she found this $650 a month, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house right in the middle of Ajijic. Her approach to finding an apartment was very unique. I never thought about doing what she did, but if you're thinking about finding an apartment anywhere in Mexico, this methodology is the way to go. And that's why I made this video, to help people find apartments in the Ajijic Chapala area specifically. Also, I made this video because her Spanish isn't all that well, and you're going to find out how that went in the interview. And maybe Guadalajara isn't for everybody. I loved Guadalajara, but she got the keys to her new apartment. We're going to see the apartment at the very end of the video. You'll like this video. And hey, if you're watching us for the first time, we have many more videos to come. Hit the subscribe button. Good morning, Tulsi Zimmer in Guadalajara, Mexico. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you, Bill?
Very good, very good. This is my cousin. And how long have you been living in Guadalajara?
A little over 3 years, about 3 years, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, where have you lived on the planet?
On the planet. Okay, well, I started my life in the United States in Ohio. I've lived in Canada for a year, lived in Saudi Arabia for 2 years, lived in Italy for a year, lived in London for a summer, lived in Barcelona for a few weeks, not very long. So, but I visited quite a few countries too. Like I went to Paris, France, went to India, been to Egypt. So my goal in life is to try to put my foot on all the continents.
Okay.
So I have 2 more to go.
Okay.
And I'm missing South America and Australia.
Oh.
So I think I have a good chance of getting to South America from here, but Australia, I might have to, kind of check that off. I have no plans to go to Antarctica, so that won't be happening either. So.
Okay. Now you have 2 degrees from colleges. What are those colleges and what were the degrees in?
I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from Ohio State University, and it's just general fine arts, focusing on mostly on painting and drawing. And then I have a Master of Fine Arts degree from Miami University of Ohio, with my major in painting and drawing, and my minor was art history.
So when you were in Saudi Arabia, weren't you teaching at the first all women's college, teaching art? Yes.
I was teaching at Dar Al Hekma University, which is the first privately owned all women's university, I believe, in Saudi Arabia. It's located in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and I think it started in 2009, if I'm correct, 2009. So, of course, now they're allowing women to integrate into, just regular universities. But this particular university was the first one that was created just for women, and the first one that was privately owned. Because most of the universities in the country are run by the government. So that's what made this one unique, was it was just for women, and then it was also privately owned, funded, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so you and your husband owned a ranch in Montana, and he left the planet, and then you sold the ranch and you moved to Mexico.
Yes.
And okay, so you've been in what have you been doing in Guadalajara for 3 years? And do you still how do you spend your time? Do you still do art?
Yes, I have a room in my house that I use as a studio. So I do painting. I'm also I'm also able to do online workshops with different artists and organizations, which has been really nice. Especially since the pandemic, it's hard to, go to workshops face to face. So a lot of these art organizations have been doing it online. So that kind of opens it up for more artists like me to be able to attend some of these workshops that we can't travel to. I also have an outdoor easel, so I take my easel outside and paint. There's a park close by, so I've gone and done that, painting outside. I'm also a photographer, so I like to go into the city center with my photos or visit like Tlaquepaque and, just take photographs of different things, especially the architecture here. I love the Mexican architecture, and, talk to people. I like taking photos of people doing their things, working and so forth. And a lot of the photographs that I take usually end up as subjects of paintings. I use the photographs mainly to have ideas for different paintings. So I do that. That keeps me busy. I have a dog. He keeps me busy. I
Okay.
walk him, and so, but that's pretty much how I spend my day, trying to stay creative and active in different activities like that.
So Teresa and you used to live with us, I think, for the first week you moved to Guadalajara. Then we moved to Chapala. So
Right,
you've been in Guadalajara kind of by yourself for 3 years,
right.
right?
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
and you're fluent in Spanish, right?
No, not fluent.
Ah, but then you decided, like a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to move to Ajijic. What was your thinking? How did you get to that point?
Um, well, first of all, I like where I live. I can't say anything negative about the environment here. I am, excuse me, I am single and I live in a residential community. So, everybody has their families. They're all intact families. And so to find, friendships, I found to be a little bit difficult, especially since I don't know the language that well. And me being single, I think it felt to me a little bit harder to integrate into, the community as a whole, or the way that I'm used to. Um, Plus, being an artist, we kind of like to be with other artists, and there's no artists here, so I kind of miss that quite a bit, and just activities that I'm used to doing, like hiking. I don't feel safe going to some of the places that I've been to hike with groups. And so I miss that activity. There's just a lot of activities that I enjoy doing that I miss, that I have not found an easy way to do here. If I want to get involved in any organizations or clubs, most of them are in Guadalajara, which can be like a hour drive depending on traffic, and I don't have a vehicle, so I have to depend on either public transportation or Uber. And to try to get actively involved in something when you don't have transportation and going to Guadalajara, then it gets kind of difficult, and so I thought, well, maybe if I live in a community where it's a little more compact and a lot more activities, especially geared towards expats like myself, and also has services for seniors, that it might be easier, because, like you said, I kind of got dropped here, and so a lot of things I've been trying to figure out on my own, which I have, quite a few things. And the people here are very helpful too. So, but I find that it would probably be a lot easier if I lived in the community that was actually geared and developed to helping people like myself who have moved to Mexico and want to have, a very nice life here. So I'm going to give it a try. We're going to see how that works out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've been to Ajijic many times.
Right.
You found the place, and this place is walking distance from everywhere, like the Lake
Right.
Chapala Society, art
Hmm.
galleries, art supply shops. You're a vegan.
Hmm.
All the good food that vegans eat, and now and we're gonna see the place that you found. We're gonna show the video of this fabulous place that you found. But how did you find this place?
Um, I was given a list of Facebook groups that specifically, like realtors, I think, post these pages to advertise available properties that they have for rent or for sale. So I found one for Ajijic, and I looked at the postings that were there, and there were a couple that I thought might work. So I would, ask, is property still available, and especially do you accept pets? And most of them said, no, we don't take pets. So I went through that a few times, and then I decided, look, I'll just post my own post and put an itemized list of everything I need. And if somebody has something available, they'll contact me. So I had two people contact me. Well, I think Facebook can be a really good platform to find, things that you're looking for and recommendations, but you have to be smart about it, because the very first person that responded to my ad, he gave me a story that, yes, I'm a young guy, I'm just starting out in this realty thing, I can help you, sounds like you might be scared to negotiate prices and this and that. Just give me your phone number and I'll send you all these listings. And I went, no, no, we're not doing that. And so I kind of was very polite and just said, no, I don't need that kind of service. But you do have to do your due diligence on these things. And the two people that I stayed in contact with, they were listed as realtors from different companies. So I said, well, let me see if they really do belong to this realty company. So I did, Google search, found that their names were listed with the staff and that sort of thing. So I felt comfortable talking to them. And the two that were sending me private messages, and one was giving me a listing almost every day saying, okay, I found this place, I found this place. But everything that she was sharing with me wasn't fitting what I was looking for. But this one lady, she told me that she had a house that was becoming available in a few weeks, and she thought I'd be perfect for it. So she sent pictures, and I thought, well, yeah, I think it could work, but I actually need to see it. So I went to Ajijic this week to actually meet her and to see the house, and it ended up being exactly what I was looking for. So that's basically what I did. I just used Facebook and posted what I was looking for, and a couple of people helped out. So it can be a good resource for that sort of thing.
So we're going in a second. We're gonna run the video of your new place. What are you What are you gonna pay for this a month?
We agreed on 650 in US dollars, $650 a month. Okay. So it's in that range because I'm paying in pesos. So for me in dollars, that's going to fluctuate, but it's around 650 a month. Yeah.
Okay, so let's run the video here. I'm gonna open this video. You sent me this video. Let me move some things around on my screen here. Okay,
Okay.
and you shot this on your iPhone, so
Right. And
it's portrait. Can you see that?
yeah, I can see it. Is the audio turned off on it?
Uh,
Because I'll just talk through it because I had audio with it too, but it might interfere with.
okay,
Um,
I'm gonna click the play button. Here we go. You're the
okay.
guide. Here we go.
So starting from the street, this is the entrance. It has a, a garage area, so that the entrance is a garage door, and there's the car pad. In front of the house, there's a nice little yard with a deck. Um, and I think I'm going to swing around here. And again, there's the garage door and the entrance. And it has nice touches. I like the tile sidewalk, and then there's a few plants in the garden area. And then it has this nice big covered deck with, the house is partially furnished. So there's a few furniture pieces on the deck. And the shade is to keep the sun off of it because the sun apparently hits it in the daytime. And then there's a functioning fountain at the end of the deck that I definitely intend to use. So I thought that was a nice feature to have. So this is the front door going into the house. And it's a nice open space. I like the inside, the interior. It gives a nice Mexican feel with the tiles. Walking into the kitchen here, I like the tiles, and it's fully equipped with the stove, microwave. The one thing I like here is this nice big window with the ledge. I plan to put some herbs there, grow some herbs on that ledge. And then there's another window that looks out to the front. You can see the fountain there. And it has a full-size refrigerator, which I was happy to see. So back into the living room. I love those ceilings, the brick ceilings, and it has a ceiling fan. She's got a sofa in the living room, and there's a couple other pieces that go downstairs. But the dining area, there's a little dining set there, very nice, and then a dish hutch in the corner there. So then there's a small flight of stairs that takes you to a different landing there. And in that part of the house, there's a half bathroom for guests, half bathroom with a window, very nice. And then on the other side, there's a huge walk-in closet. I mean, that could almost be a room by itself. It's so big, with the shelves, which I thought was nice. And then this is considered the master bedroom with a ceiling fan. And it's got some furniture pieces in it. And then it has an ensuite bathroom with sink, toilet, shower. So then going back out, there's also a window in that bedroom as well. And in between the bathroom and the bedroom, there's a exit that goes out to the laundry area, and be a good place to actually grow plants also. And it's got a stacked washer and dryer, a utility sink, and that's where the water heater is. And then going back into the house, there's under the stairs, there's a nice little storage area under the stairs there. And going up the stairs, there are 2 rooms upstairs and a bathroom. So it's a full bathroom on the upstairs floor as well, toilet, sink, and shower. And this is one of the rooms upstairs that was set up as a bedroom. And it has a big walk-in closet in that room with a window. And a few furniture pieces there. And then looking out the window, and it's kind of hard to see in the video because there's a screen on the window, but one thing that surprised me about this house that I wasn't expecting at all was I can see the lake from upstairs. And I was like, okay, I want this house. I didn't know I was going to be able to see the lake. And there's a tree at the end there that's dead, she said, that's going to get cut down. So that's going to actually open up my view even more of the lake. So, so that was a big bonus for me. And then, excuse me, there's another room next to that that's empty that I intend to use as either a spare bedroom when I have guests, but when I don't have visitors, it's going to be my art studio, my indoor studio. Okay. And then also upstairs, there's an exit that will take you out to kind of like a roof patio. So you can get I can get nice and chummy with my neighbors out there. But I also can see a view of the lake as well. So I thought, oh, this is nice. And I would definitely bring my easel out on that patio and, you know, paint what I see out there because it's got some interesting views from there. And so I thought that was a nice feature as well. So there was everything in the house was pretty much what I had put on my list of things I wanted. And just the way it's laid out, I just felt like, yeah, this.
Thank you, Cousin Tulsi, for the interview. Thank you, subscribers, for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscriber button. We have lots more to come. This is Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Chapala, Mexico. Remember, we broadcast live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.